Okay, we're live, I think. Yes, we're live. Okay. I'm just gonna do the usual stuff. Just about chat like so. And I'll just have the split screen be something like this, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. It's been a long day today. No, I had my I had to do a shift earlier today, and it was a little bit tiring. How many steps did I do today? 23,638 steps today. Wow. On Friday I actually did like 33,000, which is yeah, quite a lot. But anyway. So yeah. I'll just do the usual stuff, and then you know, once I lost my train of thought. You know what? Once I've shared the link and just went through channel progress and all that, we'll get started with the live stream, and yeah. Anyway, I figured to start this live stream off, I'll just play a lot my most recent music release, Shards of Glass. There's some pretty good vocal mixing, and the melodies are pretty catchy, and yeah, hope you lot enjoy it. If you haven't listened to it already, I'll just play it while I'm sharing the link around.
There once was a girl known by everyone and no one. She smiled, but behind her eyes there were shades of denial, echoing the voices that would always surmise the reasons for her choices. She grew up hearing that words can't hurt, and she believed them at first. But even though she knew their opinions were not true, they still heard the jars of glass chipping away at her armor. Now she knows that no matter where she goes, or what she does, or who she loves, they'll follow her forever. And while it hurts underneath her scars, she's learned that no matter what, things are what they are, and sometimes you just have to be okay. She grew up hearing that words can't hurt, and she believed them at first. But even though she knew their opinions were not true, they still heard the jars of glass chipping away at her armor. But even though she knew their opinions were not true, they still heard the jars of glass poking and prodding and slicing and scraping and chipping away at her armor.
Okay, I'm ready now. You can listen to the rest in your own time, but yeah. So we're getting back to 300. We're getting back to it, but we're not actually at 300 just yet. You know. But you know, we're one away right now. So if any one of you lot wanna get me back to 300 subscribers for the third time. It's been such a roller coaster just trying to get there though. My god. You know, cause like earlier in the year I reached like 300. Like earlier in April I should say I've reached 300. Then I lost some subscribers. Then around like May I gained some more subscribers back. Then I lost some. Then like now I'm trying to get back to 300 for the third time. So hopefully this time we'll be a bit more like secure in that position. But yeah, that's for other things that's been happening to the channel, and honestly not much. I'm just trying to work on the Revival Project 2 right now. Hopefully that'll be out by next weekend, and I say that pretty much every week, but it is almost done now, so I'm hopeful. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time tomorrow working on it, so hopefully it should be ready soon. But yeah, anyway, let's do it then, why don't we? Let's get Badstagram in chat. Okay. So yeah, basically the premise of the stream today is that Badstagram basically sent me a university level computing paper, like computer science technically we should be calling it, but hello Badstagram. But yeah, basically he sent me a computer science paper that he did at his university. He apparently got 98%, which I didn't think it was good enough for that, but okay. But yeah, basically I'll just be attempting that in this live stream, so and we'll see how we go. I have to basically beat 98%. Otherwise he has bragging rights over me, and I'm not gonna like that. So basically I have to get all the questions right, which is pressure, but we'll do it. I think he sent it to me on Discord. So let me just see if I can get... Where's my Discord? Do you want... I think I've seen the proof already. But Discord's not opening for me. Hold on. Let me task manager it quickly. Okay, there we go. I think basically because it was like running, but like, you know, I kind of closed it, but not fully. But like, it didn't show. I don't know. This Discord and this computer's a bit weird sometimes. Okay. Let's go to. In fact, here we go. Okay, there we go. We have the paper up now, so yeah. So this is basically he's doing I can't speak. He's doing an undergraduate course at the University of Greenwich for computer science. He's in his first year, hence level 4. I'm gonna ignore the time limit because I've been doing that, you know. I just kind of want to see if I'm good enough, like knowledge wise. Like I don't really care about the time limit. Plus I get extra time anyway, so you know. Okay, so yeah. So let's get to it then, why don't we? Let me create a Google document in the YouTube community folder. Okay, so Google. Oh yeah, so that's the proof that he got 98%. So yeah. Oh goddamn! I accidentally closed stream chat. Let me get stream chat back up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just save this as University of Greenwich Programming Foundations exam. And the source is basically that. Okay, so it's basically multiple choice, isn't it? So yeah, we just need to. Yeah, I guess no wonder he got such a high score. It's basically just multiple choice. Who knows, like whether he could have just been like guessing all the answers and just ended up lucky, but. Anyway, well, listen. Which of the following are keywords in Python? Choose two. That would be else and or, right? So B and D. Pretty easy start, I guess. Yeah, because the do command is something in Visual Basic, but I don't think it's a Python thing. So yeah. Which of the following are legal variable names? Badstagram didn't guess that. Okay, fair enough. But so if I'm right, of course, like the variable names need to be all lowercase in Python, with like underscores for to kind of separate words, you know. So C would be correct. It can have numbers if I remember correctly, but I think like numbers are only allowed like you're not allowed to start a variable name with a number. I don't think so. So I think it would be C and B. D just kind of comments out the variable name, and E, like you're not allowed spaces, so B and C, pretty easy. But I'm just explaining my thought process just to make clear my thought process, I guess. But anyway, how many times will the line appear if lines is called with the parameter arg being set to 7? So, def lines, obviously Python has that weird thing where like a function is declared using def. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Like, why not just use like function, or even fun would be better than that. But def lines arg, while arg is less than or equal to 10, print the lines and increment argument by 1. That thing here just means argument equals argument plus 1, by the way. Of course, you are actually allowed to write out argument equals argument plus 1, which does look a bit cursed, but I don't know, to me this notation looks even more cursed, but yeah. So basically 7 minus 10 times, right? JavaScript is weirder, apparently, says Badstagram. What does JavaScript do then? Okay, but anyway. So, bulk argument is equal to 7. It'd print the line once. And then, like, argument would be equal to 8. So it'd print the line. Then 9, print the line. 10, print the line. But then it equals 11. Which, like, it won't carry out the loop. So 4 times D. This is so much easier than, like, the freaking creative writing thing that I had to do in the English language paper stream. Constant foo equals some parameter here is set to do something. Well, that is... Yeah, that is certainly pretty weird indeed. Anyway. I don't really have much water in my water jug left. And I'm thirsty, so I might need to refill later, but I'll keep going for now. The function below is designed to print a list of items. Optionally, the programmer can pass a header string as a second parameter, which will get printed out before the list. Which lines need to be corrected to fix any syntax errors, make the code work properly? Which lines need to be corrected to fix any syntax errors, Which lines need to be corrected to fix any syntax errors to make the code work correctly? There's a syntax error within the question itself. In a question about syntax errors, that's something. But anyway, let's see. Def print items. The parameters are items and header equals none. Print out a list of items. If header, I know what the answer is, by the way. Line 2. That's not how you comment out. That's not how you comment out a bit of code. In Python, you comment out code using the hash key, if I'm right. So yeah. But anyway, if header is not none, or is not equal to none, print header, and then for I in list, print I, print... Everything else looks fine, so it's line 2. Which is option number A. Option letter A, I should say. What will be printed out when you run the following code? Number equals 10, or number is assigned to the list 10, 20, 30, 40. Print number 1 plus number 2. Now, indexing starts at 0, doesn't it? So it'd be 20 plus 30, so it'd be C50. It's a bit weird how array indexing or list indexing starts at like 0. It does throw me off sometimes, admittedly. I wish it could start at 1 just to be easier, but whatever. We just have to live with it. Okay, 6. Assuming boolean 1 is set to true, boolean 2 is set to false, and boolean 3 is set to false, which of the following expressions evaluate to true? Boolean 1 and boolean 2? No. Boolean 2 or not boolean 3? Boolean 2 is false, or not boolean 3 would be true, right? Yeah. So I think it'd be B, but let's run through the rest. Boolean 2 and not boolean 3. Well, they wouldn't be the same. Boolean 1 and boolean 2 and boolean 3. Yeah, that wouldn't... It's like true and false would be false. Boolean 1 or boolean 2 or boolean 3. Because boolean 1 is true, E would also evaluate to 2. E would also evaluate to true, so it'd be B and E. What value would be printed if print_calc is called? Choose one. So function print calc, an integer equals calculate 5, print an integer. So yeah, that's the print calc function there. Def calc argument. If argument is bigger than or equal to 4, return argument multiplied by 2. Else if, or elif, I'm really not a fan of elif. Like, why the hell is it elif in Python? Like, I'm pretty sure every single programming language uses else if. It's like, but Python has to be special, but I don't question it. Well, I did question it, but elif argument is less than or equal to 5, return argument multiplied by 3, else return argument multiplied by 4. So print calc calls calculate with the argument of 5. So if argument is less than or equal to 5, it'd be it go to this one here. So multiply it by 3 to give 15. C. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Identify all legal Python operators. Choose 2. Wouldn't be A because it'd have to be the other way around. The exclamation point would have to be before the equals. I think B. I think B is correct. Like if you're allowed plus equals, then you should be allowed asterisk equals, because that'd just be like, you know, if you have something like x, or variable rather, you know, you could have something like variable you know, like that would just multiply the variable by 2, wouldn't it? Like if you do variable asterisk equals 2, that'd just double the variable, wouldn't it? I assume so anyway. You know, if variable plus equals 2 like increments the variable by 2, then like, you know, following that same logic, it should work with multiply as well. So even though I haven't actually seen B in practice, like I think B is correct, and C is obviously correct. It's just minus, and D like aren't operators in Python, so B and C, it's got to be. Okay, 9. Identify all correct list declarations. And we have to choose 2, so symbols equals the empty set, yep, that's fine. And it'd have to be D, because like, you know, lists are denoted with the square brackets throughout the entire list, you know. So it'd be A and D, like that. This is just not right. Yeah, so A and D, yeah. Identify the lines containing a legal Python comment. Choose 2. Well, it's definitely not going to be A, because, you know, well, it's definitely not going to be C, because that's just a string. And it's also not going to be A, because, like, you know, it's basically giving us, like, a string containing just a single space on either side of the thing, without really doing anything to, like, the thing in between it. It's definitely not going to be D, because that's incomplete. I know it's E. I actually haven't seen B in practice, but like it's gotta be B, right? If it's not gonna be you know, because I really don't think it's D or C or A. It could be D, but like, Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be D, because, like, you know, these little quotation mark things, are meant to denote strings, you know, so, like, why would you denote a comment with that? But, yeah, I actually haven't seen this in practice. I haven't seen B as, like, a way of commenting in practice, but I assume that's the correct answer. So it'd be B and E. I've only actually really seen B, but, like, I've only actually really seen E in practice when I was learning about Python on my, like, little spin-off module. Yeah, because I was allowed to do a module from outside the department this year, and I chose the programming one. We did it all in Python. It's actually pretty fun. Honestly, it was more fun than the music stuff. Now I kind of wish I did a computing degree, but I can't really go back on that. But yeah. Anyway, let's keep moving. What will be printed out if this code is run? Fruit is set to the list of apple, banana, and onion, and we have to print fruits, and we have to print fruit 1, which would be banana. That'll be a runtime error. There'll be a runtime error because onion is not a fruit. A Badstagram doesn't have the mark scheme for it. Fair enough, I guess. I guess I'll just have to, like, run some of the code in Python and see, like, you know, just see if I'm correct from there. But there'll be runtime error because onion is not a fruit. Like, it's like, I don't know, fruitier or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but it'll print C, banana. Like, it won't print out the quotation marks, won't it? Like, it shouldn't really. So yeah, C. Okay, the following code is used for questions 12 and 13. N is assigned the value of 5, output is set to the empty string for I in range N, for J in range I plus 1. Output plus equals star. Output plus equals output plus equals new line, print output. What will be output when the code is run? Well, this is going to be tricky. So we set the value of n to 5, right? So for I in range 1, for I in range so yeah, that just means it'll go through like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 basically. Yeah, because range starts from 0, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. So. Then for J in range I plus 1. So, I starts out as 0, and then J will start at, J will also start at 0, right? Then it'll go up to 1, so it'll definitely start with plus, so definitely start with asterisk, so definitely start with asterisk equals, just that alone. And then it'll go to a new line, right? So then when n equals 1, j will go up from 0 to 2, so we'd have asterisk equals, and but then since it's indent, since like the new line is not part of the j loop, because it's not indented as such, it'll go through it again, so asterisk equals yeah, so do that twice, yeah. And then a new line. And then it'd just be one more every time, so it'd be B, right? Yeah. So 12 would be B. If line 7 is deleted and n is set to 2, what will be the output when the code is run? Line 7 is the new line. So just be asterisk equals for the first time. And then like asterisk equals twice. And then asterisk equals 3 times, right? So basically be like a factorial. So basically be like a factorial, wouldn't it? So asterisk equals should appear 6 times overall, shouldn't it? Oh, that's not something. That's not. Oh, am I being dumb here? For iron range. So n is set to 2, right? Hold on, let me so I would be 0. So I mean, actually, wait. Actually, I think range actually does start indexing from 1, so this would be yeah, if it starts indexing from 1, then like yeah, it should be C. It's like yeah, it'd be C. I was overthinking it a bit. Like plus like it's the only one like the correct order without the new line, so like yeah. Will be printed out when you run the following code anyway. Question 14. An integer an integer set to 1 for I in range 5. An integer equals an integer multiplied by I. Print f an int equals an int. Yeah, there'll be a runtime error because like, well, an int equals like, you know, an int with like curly brackets, but like, you know, there's like this extra F over here, which like, well, yeah, like there's this extra F here in the print, so like, it's not, which I'm pretty sure is not meant to be there, so like, it's gonna be a runtime error, right? That makes sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be an error because like it's a print function, but the following code is used for questions 15 and 16. It's part of the program which calculates the cost of pairs of shoes. The user inputs the size and number of pairs that they want, and the program calculates the cost and prints the results. Size equals integer input what size shoes. If size is less than 4 or size is bigger than 8, print size is not available and return. A return number yeah, basically return nothing. Yeah. Because if it's not available, then like you'd have to like return nothing. If number is less than or equal to 0, print please enter a positive number and like return nothing. Cost is equal to 0. So I think in both those cases, you have at least 2 wrong that I know of, right? God damn it. I mean, I'm going to test it all in Python later, so... Actually, wait, now that I think of it, like, if this question also includes F as well, like, then maybe it's not, maybe question 14 isn't going to be a runtime error. Which is strange, because, like, I don't think I've ever seen prints with, like, F inside it, but, I guess, yeah, anyway. Is the F basically there just to make it so that like the program recognizes this int as like the actual variable thing? Is I've literally never seen it, and like, you know, I'd basically write it out as an int equals, and then just like close the string there, and then just concatenate it with an int like outside of the variable, but whatever. Anyway, let's work through question 14 anyway. An int equals 1 for I in range 5, and then so basically, even if we start from 0, like, wouldn't really count. So we'll start from 1. So 1 equals 1 multiplied by 1. 1 equals 1 multiplied by 2, which is 2. So then 2 equals 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6. So basically it's just 5 factorial, isn't it? Which is, I can't remember 5 factorial off the top of my head, but 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So I think like the number in like the range, I think it doesn't actually include that. So like it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it stops at 5 now. I think I got it now. So in that case it'd be E, 24 for question 14. Let me go back to question 12 again anyway. Or 12 and 13. Because I feel like I might have gone something wrong there. So for I in range 5, so when I is 0 and j is 1, so to cycle through this bit of code, is it 0, star asterisk, then it print the new line. No, actually, I'm right with B. Then I think it might be 13 that's wrong. Actually, no, 13 should be right. If n is set to 2, then like the I in range 2, so go from 0 to 1. Yeah. Star asterisk 0. Yeah, so that should be right. I don't know, I'll check later. Okay. So 15. What shoe sizes are available? So anything in between 4 and 8. Yeah, anything in between 4 and 8, so sizes, but not including 8, right? But yeah, it would include 4 and 8. So yeah, E sizes 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for 15. For 16, what is the output if the user chooses 2 pairs of size 5? Okay, so 2 pairs of size 5. So what size shoes? So size 5. So it'd pass this, right? And then if number, then how many pairs? Like it passed out, of course, as well. Also, size equals 5. The cost equals 25. And then like if number is bigger than or equals 2, then there's a discount of 5. So it'd be 20, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be 20. Wait, would it? If number is bigger than or equals 2, then like The user chooses 2 pairs of size 5. Oh yeah. Because like it's 25, but then you have to multiply it by 2, right? Because you have 2 pairs. Yeah, cost gets multiplied by number. I missed that part. But then like if number's bigger than or equal to 2, so like 25 times 2 is of course 50, so then subtract 5 would be 45. So that's option number C. Letter C. What will be printed out when you run the following code? Choose one. N equals 2. For iron range 2, n equals n times n. Print the value of n equals then n. So basically it'd start with 2. So then it'd be 2 equals 2 times, so then n would be 4 on iteration 0, and then iteration 1 would be 4 times 4, which is 16. Then it doesn't do 2, so it'd be B. Following code is used for questions 18, 19, and 20. It is part of the program which interacts with the user to generate passwords. While true, strength equals input equals strength 0 to terminate. If strength equals 0, break. If strength is bigger than 10, length equals 20. Else, length equals strength multiplied by 2. And the letters of that, characters equals letters. If strength is bigger than or equal to 2, characters plus equals letters upper. If strength is bigger than or equal to 5, characters should have numbers in it. If strength is bigger than or equal to 7, characters should have punctuation. So then like password set to blank. For iron range length, r equals random integer between 0 and like length characters minus 1, just to accommodate for that indexing weirdness. Passwords is concatenated with characters, and then so password basically just kind of random number of characters, and then your password is password. What statements describe the program's functionality? It runs a loop which generates random passwords, each 10 or 20 characters long. No, it can generate the length is equal to strength times 2. Like the strength is out to be like anything really. Length is 20, like if the strength is bigger than 10. But if it's like a lower strength, it just gets multiplied by 2, so like strength can basically be anything. Right. Then all the letters of that. So yeah. Prompts the user for password strength, and the user's response to determine how long and complex. So yeah, B would be what? B would be a correct statement. It terminates when the user enters 0 for password strength. That's also true, but not necessarily describing the program's functionality though. So, oh, actually, I just realised I forgot to share the exam paper with you lot in the chat. So let me just do that quickly. In fact, let me share. Yeah, anyone then can comment. So, okay, there you go. I was a bit late to post that, but yeah, there you go. There's the this document I'm working in case you want to like actually have a look at it. Just link that to chat. It terminates if the user enters a number above 10, which definitely isn't correct. It uses a mixture of letters, numbers, and punctuations for every password, and it doesn't do that. You know, it's like it depends on like the strength. So it'd be B or C, right? Yeah. So 18 would be B or C. 19. If the program generates the password lowercase wg, uppercase wk, lowercase jk, what strength did the user choose? So only uses uppercase and lowercase, so it'd be basically be like a strength between like 2 or 3, I suppose, or 2 or 4, I should say. Then like you have to consider like the length of it, so like the length is divisible by 3, or length equals strength multiplied by 2, so it'd be basically like the strength divided by so yeah, just divide it by 2, so like C, 3. Or C, I should say, yeah. Okay, 20. Finally, suppose that if string is bigger than or equal to 5, near the middle of the program is replaced by else if strength is bigger than or equal to 5. Which of the following strength values would then generate passwords which include numbers? Choose one. So if strength is bigger than or equal, so if it's else if, okay, this is pretty tricky then. So basically like it's basically what else if would do for this program, right? It's basically like I don't think it would generate any numbers because, like, you know, if strength is equal to 0, then, like, obviously it doesn't run. If strength is equal to 1, then, like, it's just going to use, like, the lowercase letters, wouldn't it? If strength is equal to 2, then it'd go into that if statement. If strength is equal to 5, using the original codes, like, it includes uppercase letters, and it also include numbers, because it'd go through both of the if statements. If strength equals to 5, then like it'd go through then it'd go through like the first if statement, but not the second one. It's like, you know, because else if is basically saying, if this is true, do this. But if it's not true, then you do this other statement. You know. So then, like, if strength equals 6, then, like, it wouldn't go through that. If strength is equal to 7, like, it doesn't say we're going to replace that line. So like, yeah, basically be none of them, right? So 20 would be E. None of them. So yeah, that's the end of the exam already. So yeah, why don't we just do a quick check through, because I apparently Badstagram's already spotted like at least 2 that I've got wrong. One should definitely be B and D, or else. B and C should be correct for 2. I'm pretty sure of that. Three should also be fine. Four should also be fine. Five is fine. Okay, 6 I was a little bit. Yeah, but I went through all the options for 6. So yeah. If print calc is called, like, six. Seven C, 8 is B and C. C. Twelve. 13. And what's the one I'm getting wrong? It's probably question 10, because like, I'm not entirely sure that. Wasn't entirely sure about what B was, but might be that. Might be that's the wrong one, but yeah. Question 12 and 13 were a little tricky, but I think they're right. This one answered E. 15. Yeah, I think we should be good. So why don't we go ahead and like mark it as accurately as we can without a mark scheme then. So yeah, let's do that then. Let's open up Python. I in order to use Python, I use in my university, like they made us use like the Jupyter notebook, so I was dump all my Python code in that. If it wants to load, come on. Okay, Jupyter Lab. Ah, here we go. Okay. Let's just create a new one here. New notebook could be. And we'll just use Python 3, I suppose. Okay. We'll just minimize the launcher. Okay, so which of the following are keywords in Python? So more is not recognized because it doesn't change color. Else should be. Yep. Do is not, or is, but isn't. So that's 5 marks for that, isn't it? So I think I can give myself 5 here. In fact, let me. I'm in comment mode, so I'll be in comment mode for the marking as usual. Okay, so which of the following are legal variable names? So I suppose just like type them all out and just see what happens then. So 2a underscore list is the first option. And we'll just we'll just assign it something like I don't know. We can just assign it something like Alex the man is the real man. Something like some stupid string like that. Invalid syntax, so it's not 2a list. What about a list 2? Yep, we allowed that with no problems. For part C, 2a list. We also allowed that without any problems, so it's 5 points for us there. Because we meant to choose 2. And just to be sure, just hash a list is a comment. And also a final one. A space list, obviously invalid syntax. So how many times will the line appear if the line is called with 7? So we're going to need to indent everything. Then we can just print line 7. And plus a new line. Yeah, new line is backslash n, isn't it? Not /. But expected an indent block, apparently. Wait, really? Oh, yeah, of course. Because it's in the while loop. Yeah, there we go. Well, unsupported operand type for none type and well, whatever. It printed out 4 times, so yeah, 4 times. So D. Okay, question 4. The function below is designed to this. Okay, let's just Okay, let's just get rid of all the line numbers. And we'll just indent properly. Do you want to hop in the VC and I'll talk you through it? Fine. Let's see. Wait, we already have a voice chat. Okay, come on, join it. I don't think I need to. Do I need to unmute myself? Because like, you can hear me through the You can hear me through the stream. So like, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to unmute. Do I? But anyway. So obviously if we run that, will be line 2, wouldn't it be? Wait, we can It's not gonna. Oh right, we have to actually call print items. Unmute because stream today. Fine. Okay, there we go. We can just assign some arbitrary values, like, I don't know, 5. Oh wait, I just realized something. Line 2 needs to be fixed, and so does line 3. But I realized that before running into the code, so that should count. I didn't run the code yet, and like, nothing in the code really like pointed it out, so like, yeah. So it's A and B for question 4. That should count. And header can just be yeah, header's not defined. Also like line 2. So if we fix header, like, okay, some. I can't bother trying to do this with it. Fair enough. Print items 5, comma. Two, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait. We need to give it a list, don't we? Let's just do 1, 2, 3, and then header can just be list, I guess. Okay, so like, header I got correct. Line 3 I got correct. I think line 2 is actually fine. Then in that case, yeah, so it'd be line 5 because like it shouldn't be list, it should be items, shouldn't it be? So yeah, I made a mistake there, but I suppose there'd be half a mark. Will it be? If it gets me to choose 2 answers and I only get 1 right, like, do I lose all 5 marks, or do I just get like, say, 2.5 or something? I'll give myself 2.5. But I'm not entirely sure how it works because I can't really get any I don't really have any multiple choice exams in my degree, so I'm pretty sure it should be like 2.5 marks. Because like the correct answers are B and D, isn't it? Line 5 for iron list. Yeah, because like if we change it to items, it'll be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, and even with line 2 being just a string. So yeah. So question 5. What would be printed out when you run the following code? Let's copy the code into Python. 50, which is answer choice C, which is 5 marks. Okay, question 6. Assuming boolean 1 set to true, boolean 2 is set to false, and boolean 3 is set to false. Let's do that first. Boolean 2 is set to false, and boolean 3 is set to false. Let's just try each of them let's try all of them. Boolean 1 and boolean 2. Boolean 2 or not boolean 3. Boolean 2 and not boolean 3. Boolean 1 and 2 and 3. And then boolean 1 or 2 or 3. Let's see what we get. Okay, we should probably set print statements. I think so. So I'll print all of them out. So B and E are the correct answers, yeah? And that's what I got. Okay, question 7. Yeah, Badstagram's not doing it because of the stream today, so. Question 7. Well, what value will be printed if print calc is called? Yeah, we can just. We'll just copy all that code in. And then just call print calc. "10" is the correct answer. But I chose 15, didn't I? Argument is less than or equal to, but calculate is equal to. Oh. If argument is bigger than or equal to 4. Ugh. I'm pretty sure I already lost to Badstagram, so F it. That's a 0 then. Looks like the answer is B, 10. Flip. Badstagram gets bragging rights. Cause like I know like with me messing up like 2 questions, I'm not gonna. With me messing up 2 questions, I'm not gonna beat 98% on that. I might get like 96 or something, but like if I get the rest of them right, but like yeah, that was a dumb mistake on my part. Okay, identify all legal Python operators. So I suppose just like and then just use an operator. So that shouldn't be right. Like it doesn't really do anything. What if I print it? Yeah, invalid syntax, yeah. Now let's try asterisk equals. Invalid syntax still? Well, A minus B should definitely work. Oh yeah, because it's not. Okay, we need to like assign some values, don't we? A is equal to 2 and B equals 3. Okay, now let's try them all. Yeah, invalid syntax. Surprisingly, that's still invalid syntax, but A minus B should definitely work. Yeah. Or actually, hold on. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure B should be right? If we do A equals 2, then say A asterisk equals 2 now. Or print. Or, hold on. A equals 2, A asterisk equals 2, now print A. Yeah, so B is correct, yeah. But like, obviously the final 2 are false, right? A equals 2, B equals 3. Like, if we do like A pound 2, like that's not gonna work. Or like A pound B, it's definitely not gonna work. And A $ B, that wouldn't work either. Yeah. And of course neither will A $ 2, or something like that. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we went through all that. So identify all correct list declarations. Obviously symbols equaling the empty set is fine, right? Yep, no issues there. Symbols equals alpha, beta, gamma without the brackets. That's gonna throw in. Okay, if we print symbols, then it'll tell us then. Yeah, in this case it just prints the empty set, so that's fine. But if of course if we set it to that, apparently that's also fine. What if we do C then? Huh? Okay, that definitely shouldn't be correct. Well, E is definitely not going to be correct, right? That's interesting. I suppose like if we really wanted to, we could just do something like. That is strange. Are they just all correct or? I was always taught that, like, lists have to be enclosed with square brackets, but like. Apparently, like, Python seems to also be accepting like all the options. I mean, I know I'm right though. 9 should be A and D. 9 should be A and D. 8 should also be B and C, right? Yeah. I forgot to mark it, so 9 should also be A and D. Identify the lines containing a legal Python comment. I suppose just like try them all out. Yeah, that's not a comment, obviously. Is this a comment? Oh, it's not. So it'd be C and D then, wouldn't it be? Yeah, because I saw it. Yeah, because I saw it in action like earlier. So like, would it be? It's also showing because like probably isn't a comment then. Yeah, object comment not found. Then like, E should definitely be. Yeah, that's definitely a comment though. So it'd be C and D. So again, 2.5 again. So C and D. Okay. So question 11. What will be printed out if this code is run? Choose one. Okay, let's paste that in. Banana. And that's banana without the quotation marks, which is option C. I remember that. Okay, this one was tricky. Let's try that. Okay. For question 9. Yeah. It's A and D. Yeah, I got that. That fifth one though. Yeah, there's A and D, yeah. I got that right. And I knew that was the answer. There was just more like, you know, I was kind of surprised like Python still somehow like allowed the other answers though. But like A and D are like the only ones that like actually show it as a list, but like for some reason like you're still allowed the other options apparently. Like it doesn't throw an error or anything. So I just found that a bit weird. Anyway. So output, that's its own thing, and then print. So will be output when the code is run. Yep, just option B as I've got for question 12. C and E are something different. Right. Right, got it. Okay, question 13 anyway. If line 7 is deleted and n is set to 2, what would be the output? So let's delete line 7. Line 7 is the new line, so we can delete that. And we have to set n to 2. Yeah, just be star asterisk 3 times in a row, which is option C. Question 14. What will be printed out when you run the following code? An integer equals 1. For I in range 5, an integer equals an integer multiplied by I. Print f an int equals an int. Okay, let's indent everything. There's no indentation for that. Well. Okay. Yeah, and then we have an int equals 0. Wait, an int equals 0? Really? Really? That doesn't feel right. What? I'm an idiot. You see, because like range starts at 0. Yeah. Duh. Of course it would be that. Okay, 15 anyway. 15. Yeah, I think it's pretty clearly E, so like let's choose that. So just give ourselves 5. I don't even really need to check it. I mean, we could, but like I won't. What's the output if the user chooses 2 pairs of size 5? Let's try that out then. Well, there's going to be a lot of indentation that we're going to need here. Okay, so these. So numbers not indented. So just a print and return. Cost is not indented. If size equals 4, indent. And then indent costs is less. Okay, so let's run it. So what size shoes? 5. Return outside function. Alright, because like this is all really meant to be within the function, so we can just say def calculate cost or something like that, and just indent everything one more time. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay. And just calculate costs. Okay, there we go. Okay, 5, 2. That'll be £45. Which I got, yeah, C. Yep, got that. Okay, 17. Next. Will be printed out when you run the following code. Okay, let's try that. Value of n equals 16, which is B, which is D. Wait. I feel like I got that, but like I just mistyped the letter, which is really annoying. I should have got this right, but like I think I knew it was 16. Like if you run through my reasoning early in the live stream, like I'm pretty sure I did explicitly say that the value of n equals 16. Like, and I worked it out and everything. Like, in fact, let me see if I can go back a bit in the live stream. Decimal in pi equals 2. Yeah. And so then it'd be 2 equals 2 times, so then n would be 4 on iteration 0, and then iteration 1 would be 4 times 4, which is 16. And then it doesn't do 2, so it'd be B. Yeah, I said 16. Like, come on. Like, I just had a brain fart and put the wrong thing. Can I have that mark, or should I be critical, or should I be harsh on myself and just like not give it, even though I knew the answer? I just put it down wrong. Like, you heard me in the live stream say it was 16. Like, I don't know. Are you lot in the live stream chat gonna let me have that, or not? Okay, no response. I'll just give myself the mark. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You heard me in the stream. You heard me in the stream say it was 16. But I just wrote it down wrong. Badstagram says no. Ugh, fine. Fine. Stupid brain fart moment there. There. Okay. Question 18. What statement describes the program's functionality? It should be B and C. I think it's pretty obvious. 19. If the program generates the password that, what strength did the user choose? Again, like 3. And for question 20, I'll just copy and paste all this code and then just run it a few times just to make sure that like none of what we do like ends up giving numbers, I suppose. And all the indentation should be correct. Oh wait. There's some extra. As part of a program which interacts with the user to generate passwords. Actually, I don't think we need the while true, really. So let's just eliminate that. In fact, actually, yeah. Expects an indentation block somewhere. Oh yeah. So we can just write LF here. And then if we write down 5, random is not defined. Is it part of is the random function part of some is that part of some other Python package or something? I think it'd be part of the random package, wouldn't it be? Let's see if that okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, but yeah, I'll give myself the mark though, because again, I talked to you through the logic and it sounds correct, so it should be fine. Let's add that pool the marks then, why don't we? So from random import randint. Oh, from random import randint. Okay. Oh wait, I need to. Okay. And it gives us that password, and then just 7. Name punctuation is not defined, apparently. It's so of course, punctuation isn't a I guess we can just punctuation equals, and then just list a random bunch of punctuation, I suppose. Oh, from string import punctuation, right. From string import punctuation. Okay, now let's try it. 5, 7. Then 9. And yep, I can confirm that none of them involve numbers. Well, of course, if we just delete. If we just, yeah, now that we've deleted the else if, then now we can have numbers. So yeah, I'm right, basically, yeah. And yeah, anyway, let's mark it then. Okay, so 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2.5. Oh. Okay, let me try again. 5 plus 5 plus 2.5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2.5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 0 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2.5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 0 plus 5 plus 5 plus 0 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. That's 80 marks out of a possible. It doesn't actually tell us how many marks it is, but I assume 100. Yeah, because there are 20 questions, each 5 marks, so like, yeah, it'd be 100, so 80 out of 100, so 80%. I got 80% basically. Which, yeah, it's nothing compared to Badstagram's 98%, which, oh well. I mean, 80% is still decent though, but, yeah, Badstagram's now going to use that against me for the rest of the time. The days that I got 80% but he got 98%. If only question 17. Okay, but question 17 was just straight up like... Question 17 was just me being stupid though. Everything else, like, I suppose were somewhat legitimate, I guess. But, yeah. Okay, that'll bring us to the end of the live stream for today, so thank you a lot for watching. And yeah. Again, 80% is still decent though. I think that's still like, I think that's still basically like a pretty high first, so yeah. Plus it's like tied with like the highest mark that I've got with my music degree. Because I actually did get 80 once, but like that was during the first year, and then like I never got 80 again, so yeah. Maybe if I did computing, then like maybe if I did computing instead of music, like I'd probably be getting those marks more consistently. I don't know, but yeah. I do still have what it takes to do the computing degree though. So yeah. Maybe I should have done that instead though, but how do you have so much stuff on this? Yeah. Yeah, I've just... I have a lot of stuff on my desktop, I know. But yeah. I mean, the music degree's fine though. I just have one more year left and then we'll be done with it, so... Yeah. But anyway, I think we'll end it here though, we'll end it here. So yeah, thank you a lot for watching, and see you all next week for hopefully the rival project. Hopefully I'll be done with that by then, that'd be good. But until then, see you all later.